In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the various types of text formatting within Lazuli. And there are a lot, so buckle your seatbelts. To start off, the quickest way to create and edit text is actually through CodeDesigner because it will, if I tell it to create a lesson, it will create the text, but then it will also do the formatting for me, which is super cool. But let's say you want to either modify that text or you want to make your own text within a lesson. You've come to the right place. So to start off, I have to click above the create this lesson feature right here. Below doesn't really work. And just at the very beginning, once I click, it comes up with the little words that say type / to browse options. But before we do that, I just want to show you that we can just start typing words, lots of words. And there's actually an apostrophe right there. Anyway, and that's just our regular text. But let's say I want to add a heading. I type a / and I can put in a heading. Let's say that instead of a large heading like that, I want to do a smaller heading. And I can have heading 2. Another great one that I can do is heading 3. Now, as you can see, there are lots of other options in here, and we'll probably create different videos for the more complex ones, but I'm just going to do a speed run really quick. This is an accordion. An accordion opens. You can also pin it open for the student. You can put content in here, including other things. So I can put a block quote in here if I want. Here's a block quote. I can add a quote, say who the author was, and go from there. Another great thing that I can do is I can add on a bolded list. And so I can type the / and then click bullet list. I can also just do a dash and then hit space, and it automatically makes it into a bullet list. Another great thing that I can do here is a code block. So a code block is great for coding. And another great thing is a numbered list. Now, similar to a bullet list, I can create a numbered list by typing a number and then a period and then a space, and it will create a numbered list. Another cool thing that I can do is a task list. This is one that I can check off. Another great thing is I can do a toggle list, and this is similar to the accordion that we saw earlier, but this operates a little bit different. More on that later. I can delete these things by clicking here and hitting delete. I can duplicate them by clicking duplicate. Now we have 3. I can also click here and then clear the formatting. More on that in just a second. If I click here and I want to move it, I can actually click and drag it to another spot. So now the bolded list is by the numbered list and the heading is over here by the code block. Now, another thing that I can do is I can also select the words and then change the formatting here. So I can change it to heading or just regular. It's called paragraph right here. Or I can change it into a bulleted list. So we'll go back over here and we can also change the alignment. So I can make it align left, I can make it align center, or I can even make it align. I can even justify it, but we'll keep it aligned left. I can make it bold, I can make it italic, and I can make it underlined. I can add a comment here, which then I can see right here, and it highlights it like that. Now, I'm going to clear this, and I can also create a link, which will then open when I want it to. So I'll clear all these off, and I can change the highlight of the text. And as you can see, here's your brand. You can change these in settings or just right here. And you can also just choose a custom color. So I can highlight it like that. That's really hard to see. Another thing that I can do is I can actually change the color of the text itself. So let's say I want red words. We can do that. You can do that over here too. There are more options over here. So you can do a strike through. You can change the font. And then you can also change the font size right here. You can also change it to code or make it into a code block this way. You can make a subscript or a superscript, depending on what you want to do for the math people out there. And yeah, that's the basics on how to create text and the different things that you can do with text.